Now let me explain. I like these first two movies. Yes, I know the director is an awful human being that should be in prison for his entire life, but for what these movies are, I really enjoy these movies, and I enjoy the creature, Jeepers Creepers. And then we got the third one, and I was like, man, we're going downhill. And then a reboot was announced. I was like, okay, that's a smart move. Let's see what you can give us. Jeepers Creepers Reborn stars Sidney Craven and Imran Adams, and is about forced to travel with her boyfriend. Laine begins to experience premonitions associated with the urban myth of the Creeper. Now, I saw this movie in a movie theater tonight with like 30 people in this Fathom event, and I figured with that original trilogy, wipe everything clean, reboot the franchise. It's the smartest thing to do, because us fans who really like that first movie and enjoy the second movie want to see the creature be brought back in a really awesome way. Jeepers Creepers the creature, his abilities and his whole thing about 23 springs, 23 years later, it's all there. It's all creepy, and it gave us the first two set of movies that were awesome. And like I said, that third one, that was dog crap. With this movie, I mean, there is a point where I'm sitting there, I'm saying, why is this movie even being made? Beginning with the positives, there is none. I have nothing good to say about this movie. Seriously, as a person that is learning how to make films to become a movie director, watching this movie, I sat there and I said, who came together, hundreds of people, to make this movie? I know how hard it is to make a movie. I bet it's really hard to be on a real set and control hundreds of people and make something that's really good. And then they edit the movie. And then they said, this is good enough to put in a movie theater and for all the Jeepers Creepers fans to come and watch. That is a disgrace to the fans, because this is an absolute piece of dog shit. This is a garbage of a movie, and I literally have nothing good to say. Let's start with the biggest negative, the green screen and CGI. Listen, I understand if you have a budget and you can't afford green screen or anything like that, I understand. But this is not movie theater quality. This isn't YouTube quality. This isn't video game quality. This is garbage. The green screen in this movie is laughable. I mean laughable. Not a single frame that is outside is outside. All of it is green screen. I truly believe that the budget they had, and yes, they said it was filmed during the COVID pandemic, which I understand is even harder, but when you have one set, and then everything, every window, every door frame that opens to the outside hallway is a green screen, why even make the movie? And I hate bagging on people, but I'm just being honest. All the performances, everything was bad. There was not a single actor that made me say, you're a good actor. And I'm going to blame the script. The dialogue is written with crayon. Seriously, like crayon. And when there's a phone call in the very beginning of this movie, and it's like edited so bad, and the dialogue is just spoken very horribly, I don't know who to blame, the studio, the script, but these performers, no one impressed me. And I hope all of them go and do something and shows me that I'm wrong, that they're a good actor or a good actress. Really. But for this movie, it was utterly painful. But wait, the script adds a cult to this whole thing. Yeah, our main girl is pregnant with a baby inside of her, and she can't tell her boyfriend yet. But the thing is, the script makes it very important that she's pregnant, and then this cult is making Jeepers Creepers come after her. When this movie ends, none of that is important. Seriously, the poster with the baby and everything, and him standing there, Jeepers Creepers Reborn, yeah, nothing has to do with that baby. In this movie, I'm like, what did that have to do with anything? This cult, it literally ends, I'm like, what was the cult? Like, what was the point? Overall, Jeepers Creepers 4 is worse than the third one, and the third one was a horrible movie. But at least in that movie, we got Jeepers Creepers outside, because they probably had permits to film outside. This movie, all they had was one room to have a set, and everything of a door frame and window is green screen. I'm not even joking you. Every time it's outside is a green screen. At the very end of this movie, there are cops that show up. It looks horrible. 2 cop cars come up. No paramedics, no firefighters, none of them. And they're all on a green screen. All of it. And it looks awful. The acting's not great. The script is downright written in crayon, and the director should be ashamed. You gave us a bad movie. You did horrible blocking, horrible editing, horrible choices. There is nothing redeeming. And I know the creeper is in this movie, but guess what? He doesn't even have the same design. He looks awful in this movie. It looks like a just cliche monster. There's no Jeepers Creepers. And I think this is an utter disgrace of movie making and movie watching. I'm going to give Jeepers Creepers Reborn an F. And what was shocking was the theater had a lot of people in this theater, and the one person sat there with his girlfriend and he started speaking aloud. Usually I get annoyed, but I did not care. He made the movie a lot more enjoyable to watch him say, "Get out of there," or "Get away from that wall." That made the movie better to watch. Besides that, this is an utter piece of disgrace of filmmaking. Do not watch it, especially if you're a fan of the first two movies like I am. Don't even bother. It's worse than the third. That's all I gotta say. Hey guys, enjoy this review. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.